Hey, I'm Nick, and before I've mentioned a lot about how books aren't necessarily the best way to learn about things, but today I want to pinpoint the actual reason why. You see, books aren't the best for a few reasons. First off, is the time it takes to actually write them means that they can become outdated, which thinking back, you may find it personally hard yourself to find examples of that, but especially really good books take a lot longer than quick and easy books, and so it's just a natural thing that can happen. Now, some books already know that, and so instead of actually including step-by-step examples of what to do, they talk more abstractly about the principles of how things work, which isn't necessarily a bad thing and is still important to know. However, just using books as a way to learn something new means that you're just learning the principles of it. Now, in a social circumstance where you're talking about it, you are still able to kind of mention and bring up facts about it, but the actual step by step ways to implement that and then get results from it are missing. And of course, the danger of thinking that books are the best way to learn is that you're going to end up spending hours and hours just reading through books and getting that fake productivity to chip in and thinking that you're working so hard, but you're actually not getting any results. And so the next way that I've recommended before, buying courses to learn things, is better than books in a way that means they stay up to date. It's very easy to update a course that you're selling and include any new ideas in it. And so that means that you can actually learn actionable steps easier than you could a book, because the way that it's updated means that the tactics that you can do are up to date and useful. But the fault that books and even courses have is that you aren't as much learning things as you are just consuming content. And what we want to do is we want to learn from the stuff that we are purchasing or consuming. And so to be able to do that, you need to have actionable steps, which courses do, and you also need to understand what's going on, which books help with. But the best way to actually learn and to actually know that your tactics and your strategy and your system for learning these new skills is working is if you're actually getting results. And therefore, experience in whatever you're trying to do is the most important factor for you to think about. In fact, if you had to sacrifice experience against courses or books, your actual results and experience is more important than all of them. You're not able to actually hone your skills and get better at something without trying first and failing first, which will of course happen if you're new to it. You can't just walk into a job interview where they need someone within a where they need someone with a specific set of skills, and then your only experience is that of books and courses, which in reality is no experience at all. But of course, just experience will work in the long run. However, we are still concerned about optimizing our strategy so that we're really getting the best out of our systems. Therefore, even though experience is best, balance is still good. And I've mentioned more specifically about how to balance learning and books and courses and all that before, but I'll just quickly mention here that your experience is how you learn. That is the baseline to everything. However, investing in courses and books to really understand the whole scope of what you are doing and how it links to other things not only helps with remembering what you're doing, but also helps with the bigger picture of what you're doing as a whole. But in the end, if you can take one thing away from today, is that if you had to choose, actual experiences are always going to be better than books. However, experiences plus books will make you reach your level of understanding a lot quicker, and in fact give you a better level of understanding in the bigger picture. However, the experiences are where you actually learn the skills. That's it for today, But if you're still interested in learning more about productivity, I've now started one-on-one coaching, which you can book a call for using the first link in the description below. But until then, I'll see you later.